So move over, Volkswagen. Toyota is now the world's biggest selling automaker once again. Ford may claim the title of having the best selling vehicle in the US, though that's just one model in one market. The industry is global, and the battle between the world's largest and best selling automakers took a big turn last year. Now, the coronavirus pandemic has indeed upended a year that many had predicted would have been a gangbuster year for automakers. However, the emergence of the virus has been bad for dealerships, forcing people to close. Slowing the virus's spread is a problem, and that saw automakers take massive hits, including the Volkswagen Group and Toyota, though not as much. So Volkswagen Group, which includes Volkswagen, Audi, Porsche, and more, fell 15% to 9.3 million cars sold, while Toyota's only toppled by 11%. The Japanese automaker was still able to sell more than 9.5 million vehicles last year despite the virus. So now they're on top. Can you believe it? Nissan will only sell electric vehicles in 10 years from now. Unbelievable. Electrification is the future. Within 2 years, sales of EVs may even dwarf those of diesel-powered vehicles. Every major brand, as you'll learn today, has committed to this change. Volkswagen has changed its logo to indicate this, and Hyundai has created the Ioniq sub-brand. Nissan also changed its logo to represent a greater focus on electrified vehicles and sustainability, but instead of simply offering more vehicles alongside its more traditional offerings, the Japanese brand has now announced that all of its brand's new vehicle offerings, quote unquote, in key markets will be electrified by the early 2030s. The motivation behind this focused shift towards electric mobility is Nissan's goal of achieving carbon neutrality by 2015. So which are these key markets we're talking about? Japan, China, US, and Europe are where most of the automakers' focus lies, but other markets will have to follow suit shortly thereafter for the Japanese brand to achieve these goals. General Motors has now set a goal to be all electric by 2035, which means no gas-powered Corvette or light-duty trucks. So they're aiming to eliminate internal combustion powertrains from all of its light-duty models by 2035, meaning the Chevy Corvette and GM's best-selling pickup trucks could go all electric. This goal was confirmed by GM's CEO. It follows a previous announcement that GM would launch 30 new electric models by 2025 and spend $27 billion on electrification. So the 2022 GMC Hummer EV pickup is scheduled to start production in the fall of this year, and GM confirmed an electric Chevy full-size pickup by July of last year. The Hummer EV is expansive and will likely sell in lower volumes than GM's current bread and butter pickups, but it's clear what sales volume goals GM has for the unnamed Chevy electric truck. As a reminder, the 2022 GMC Hummer EV pickup is scheduled to start production in the fall of this year, 2021. Maybe you heard this, maybe you didn't, but President Biden, our current president of the U.S., has pledged to replace the federal vehicle fleet with EVs. He said this while discussing his Buy America executive order aimed at increasing federal purchases of products made in the U.S., which is great. The federal government also owns this is his quote, an enormous fleet of vehicles which we are going to replace with clean electric vehicles made right here in the U.S. by American workers. Of course, no timeline. It just happened, was set for this completion of this fleet takeover or makeover, whether the number of total vehicles would be reduced from its current level. So as of 2019, the federal government has about 645,000 vehicles in its inventory. Of those, just about 3,200 are electric vehicles. This is according to the General Services Administration. This is quite the undertaking to have an entire infrastructure changed over to make so many vehicles now electric. How we're going to afford that? Do we have enough staff to do this? Where's the money coming from? A lot of questions still to be answered, but a move in the right direction if you are into electric vehicles, but also if you're into America building America. All right, off the electric vehicles, let's go to some gas-powered news. The 2021 Ram 1500 TRX, the quickest, fastest, and most powerful mass-produced truck in the world, has been named four-wheeler, quote, 2021 Pickup of the Year. The award is given annually by editors of the opinion-leading off-road enthusiast publication. This monster has a 702 horsepower supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8, 0 to 60, 4.5 seconds, a quarter mile in 12.9 seconds at 108 miles per hour, and top speed of 118. It has been rigorously tested to handle the most punishing conditions with extreme capability and durability on its way to become the quickest, fastest, and most powerful mass-produced half-ton pickup truck in the world. It just so happens I'm getting a 2021 Ram 1500 TRX Crew Cab 4x4 in just a couple of weeks. My base price on that bad boy, $70,000. It is loaded. The total price of my press vehicle is $87 grand. Here's a few notes I have about it. It says here the fuel economy is 12 miles per gallon combined. And yes, I had that same engine, 6.2 liter supercharged, 8-speed automatic. But here's the kicker. I'm supposed to get permission if I want to take it off-road. Is that something I'll do? Most likely. Speaking of power and speed, here is an update after a much publicized and highly scrutinized initial top speed record run in October of last year. The SSC Tuatera claims fastest car in the world title again. It's a new top speed record for a production car, 282.9 miles per hour. It was the third attempt for the company after the initial run and a December effort thwarted by mechanical issues. The professional racer Olive Webb was the driver in October, while the car's owner, Larry Kaplan, took the wheel for the tries 2 and 3. So the first northbound run registered 279.7 miles per hour. The second one, 286.1. These runs were made 50 minutes apart, I guess so the car could cool down. Anyways, they still have plans to attempt and break the 300 mile per hour mark, exceeding its own record and becoming the first production vehicle to reach or exceed that speed. Wow. Still to come on my Everyman Driver YouTube channel in the coming days and weeks, I have a 2021 Chrysler Pacifica hybrid minivan out in the driveway. I'm going to be working on that one soon. I've already posted recently the 2021 Lexus RX 350L review video. I just got the F-150 2021 Platinum Edition. I did a just arrived first impressions video. The full takeaway video is coming up soon. And then also my 2021 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport was posted recently. That is the smaller brother, but actually 3 rows of the Atlas. Same vehicle basically. It's 3 rows versus 2 rows. That's also on my YouTube channel. There you go. Thanks for watching. See you later. Adios.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.